Timberwolves trail by 10. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's out there with Conley. Clark is out there with Reed. And it's Minot in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Conley with a wide-open look. The three-pointer no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. The three-pointer is right on target.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Launches a three. They get it again. Connect with it. Here's Vincent over Conley. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Pass to Alexander-Walker. And here's Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Both free throws good from Reed. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to connect. Back to Vincent. Vanderbilt with the screen. Vincent misses.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Conley left side. Picked by Reed. Shots good by Alexander-Walker.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Vincent the pass to James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Outside Conley from the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Here's Vincent, covered by Conley. Vincent the bounce pass. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Now Reed. Clark outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in, and Anthony Edwards subbed in for Clark. And the Lakers also making a switch. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Pass to connect. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. And the Lakers lead by 8.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Conley. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Vincent. Lets it go with a 3. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
Doncic passes to Reeves. He's with it. Pass to connect. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to connect. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Reed. Outside Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. Good on the triple. And the Lakers lead by 4.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The Timberwolves shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the three.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Edwards against Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Randall passes to Reed. Now here's DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
McDaniels, he's checked in for Reed. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Randall.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
LeBron outside. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. That three off the mark. Timberwolves on offense. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall with the ball. Drills it from outside. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
The Lakers shooting an efficient 53% from the field. On the wing, Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
In that game against Portland,
Take a break.
I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
And he knocks down the first one.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Free throws good from Doncic. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall outside. McDaniels sets a screen for Randall. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Randall's gotten half of his three-pointers to fall for him. 3 of 6 on the night. Reeves finds Hayes. Here's Doncic. LeBron with a screen on DiVincenzo. And Doncic with the triple.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Edwards against James from 10 feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Now Edwards. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Gobert down low. Covered by Hayes. Gobert, no good. Crosses over. LeBron fights his way through.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
So it's Minnesota now. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
The free throw drops for Gobert.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. The three. And it's Austin Reeves with the three. Reeves has got 22.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Here's Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
On the wing, Doncic. There's 1:38 left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. James has got 40 points.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to Tell him to ease up off the threes.
Back to Doncic. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Lakers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Edwards buries it down low. Here's LeBron. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Doncic looking it over. And so the Lakers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good